た完璧なるボール球イエス2戦連発ポストシーズン第5号。はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KD ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで MLB The Show やっていきたいと思います。さあ、本日ワールドシリーズということでワールドチャンピオンになっていくべく打率を上げたいヤンキース。1割8分6厘、2割5分くらいまで上げてたら嬉しいなあ、飛ばしちゃった。まあいいや。因数基本一緒だし
Just about set to go now, and starting in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
まずは翔平大谷です。初戦を取ってきて
And there's a hit. Game 1 of the World Series. And now the center fielder, Tanaka. Gilbert back to work. Drilling in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Gone! Straight into the visitor's bullpen. And to grab the lead.
ポストシーズン第3号
Not wasting any time in that at bat, dude. Aggressive and it paid off.
Yeah. 大谷翔平を援護。
Guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there. First and second, 2 outs. In now is the Yankees DH, MJ Melendez.
Alright.
Tanaka settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out.
OK OK。
2 outs, base is empty.
はい、もう一本。いやー、中に入ってきたけど2打席連発完璧。あとは打たれないようにしてくださいあとは打たれないようにしてください
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Lined, and that's a base hit. Set for the last half of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tanaka. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Backdoored him with the breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
No.
Foul ball there. Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. And that's outside. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt. Swings and misses, struck him out. Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there. That makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box. And it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score.
Yeah.
Not in time. He's safe. Well done. Drives in the run. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball. He was thinking triple right away. So second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded.
Mookie.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
頼んだマジで
He gets there on a
走れ
slide. Fires to first.
あ
Nicely done for the out.
ダメかダメかダメなのか
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a chopper out to
い
short.
や
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this
初
one
戦
ends
は
as a one-run
2
ball
ホー
game.
マーも敗退
Tanaka was a
さあ今日は勝ちたいねローキさん
So
18
just
勝
about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Roki
おそらくうちのエー
Sasaki.
ス
What should
今
we keep an eye on here?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
That's a base hit.
うちのエースは初回からランナーを出していく
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that one fouled off.
98前のほ
The
ぼ真ん中
strategy
なんだよ
around starting
な
pitchers
下
in
目
the
に見えるんだよ
postseason,
な
it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. No score here in the second.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach.
네.
Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's when you can get hurt.
Up the middle,
弱い
sends it to first, and 2 away now. First and
まずいね
second,
ローキさん
no outs. And
アー
that's
ロ
for
ン・ジャッジだけど
New York,
前に出ちゃうよ
Aaron Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in.
これ
Runner
は
takes it second.
無理でしょ
The throw in.
俺の肩でも刺せちゃうよ
Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Man at first, 1 away.
Number 23.
来た
Swing and a high fly ball. Well
完
struck.
璧なるボール球イエ
And they add a pair.
ス2戦連発
Chris,
ポ
he's
ストシーズ
already
ン
in
第5号
back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
佐々木朗希を援護
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall. His top hand works
セン
extremely
ターの
well.
上向いてるだけ
Game 2 of the World Series. Now the left fielder,
非
Jason
常にいいぞ
Dominguez.
今日 MVP あるいやでも全て持ってかれるんだろうな
And this
な
might
ん
be
かあったら
trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for
それはさせる
3. The relay.
OK
The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second,
ゴリ
keep
ゴリの
yourself
ボ
in
ール球だ
scoring
ったから
position instead of killing a potential rally.
ここだぜここ
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate.
走るなら
but he
走
did
れ
there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
In the dirt, blocked. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Misses inside. 1-2 the count.
やべえ
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. That
わからんな
completes the
あのカーブ
strikeout inning. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. On a line, base hit. Bellinger
いや
around
それはアウ
second
ト
on his way to third. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
ヤンキース暴走オープン
First and second, one out. Tanaka now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one missed. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in Game 2 of the World Series.
よしよし
Outside, and that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you
い
leave something out
やー
on the plate,
詰まって
it's
ん
going
な
to bring
多
in some
分
runs.
Judge is there,
押す
and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
よし
Tanaka with some solid production in the win.
It's in
Just
the
one
offshore.
hit, but it did leave the yard.
1勝1敗のタイに持ち込んださあ敵地に乗り込んできて2勝したいな
Just about ready to roll, and towing the slab in this one, Max Fried.
2-0 ナイス
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now it's tough to do.
Swing, and this one's blasted.
あいや
It's got
伸び
a chance.
あ落ちた落ちた落ちた
Drops
キラ
in
キラキラ
for
キ
a
ラキラ
hit. Couldn't run it down. Otani around second, headed for third.
さすがにそこまで突っ込む大谷さんじゃないか
So 2 runners in scoring position, and just 1 out. Now it's Mookie Betts.
三振しそう
Turns and fires to Betts. Up the middle.
おお抜けた
Base
あ
hit. 1 run is in.
りがとうございま
Now
す
2 runs scored.
4-0
And it's 4-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
いやごめんそれは無理
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays
なんか
in the
5対
zone
4とかになってるんですけど
for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
World Series Game 3. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tanaka. First pitch misses. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized.
Soto か
He swings
外
and
多い
fouls
な
one off.
と思ったら中来るんだ
Right-handed reliever.
外でした
The breaking ball misses outside.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Late on that fastball.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first, nobody out. And now it's Mookie Betts. Runner on the go.
あーダメだった
Tags the runner for 1. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Now batting.
7対7になったんですけ
All
ど
set for the start of the inning. And here
どういう
is
こと
Tanaka. Beater back to work. Breaking ball inside. Ball one.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle.
今一つ伸びない。
Grab one down.
詰まってんな、根元。やっぱ、やっべえ、それ。
Two out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. First pitch
は
doesn't
い、
find
待っ
the
て、
zone.
100マイル。
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now.
異様に速かったんだけど、今。
And fouled off.
このピッチャーめっちゃ速い。
Two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with two strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging.
はい。何かが起きたりしませんか？
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees now lead the series 2-1 following this.
まあ俺がチャンスで打ててないのかな。さあ。
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on
タイに
MLB.
戻
The
したい
show
ね。
coming up. Base is loaded. Nobody
満塁
out.
ですか？
Tanaka getting ready to hit.
やべ。
Bounce to the right. Devolpe at second for one. To first down in time.
まあいいでしょう。
And a run scores.
まあ9大戦。
Here's Mookie now. Two on, one out. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
あ、やべ、さすがにやっぱ出過ぎた。
Checks the runner, and he's back in easily.
お前見てなかったろ絶対今。
Ripped towards third, sends it across the first. Mookie retired 2
いいん
down.
だけどなと前回昨日の試合のことを考えると結構辛い部分があるな。
The pitch. Ground ball
4
right
点
side.
でもダメだったからな。
Takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops. One down. Here's the thing you'll
よしのぶ頼んだぞマジで。
That's a laser base hit. Runner at second.
1点は取られてると。
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that one in the air center field.
伸びない。
Settles under this one. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their. So two away with nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Ground ball up the middle. That's a
別
base hit.
諦めるな
And that extends the inning.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And a
ボ
foul
ールボ
ball.
ール
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
ねボール
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the World Series.
あ
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
完璧にスライダー狙いだった今
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
吉信やるやん
And a base hit right there.
ちょっと怪しいかも
The throw in,
そんなことなかった
and he's out. And at first, Tanaka steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The switch hitter batting right. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base slug too. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. 2 outs. Shohei on the
すまん
go.
翔平
And
いける
that's
と思って
fouled
振ってし
off.
もうた
The 1-1.
あ
Fought off foul.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, he'll be asking for a new baseball.
いや真ん
And a
中なんだ
foul
よ
ball,
な
he stays alive. Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get
the force. Third out. First and second, 1 out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Center field. Tanaka under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw into third.
アウト
And he's
イ
out.
エス
Cut down, and that ends the.
さあ2勝2敗のタイに戻しました
So Singy as the number.
ナイス今日打ってないさあ
Just about set to go now.
大谷翔平さんを援護していくわよ
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess
足
right.
速かったら
Sends it to
で
first.
Number 23.
There's a swing and a drive.
落ちはすると思ったよ
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
いけるかあダメだな
Here comes Bregman and he scores.
全然ダメでし
They
た
go to third and he's out. Trying for 3. 2 outs, nobody on. And now big number
翔平が
99,
ヤンキーズ相手に5回0失点
2-1 on Judge. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. No outs, runner over
雲
third.
行きが怪しくなってきましたか、また。
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone. Since
Things are
you're heading
wide,
to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And a base hit.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one
Oh,
over the
yeah.
wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
まあいいよ、ヒット出れば何でも。
So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's Mookie Betts.
走ってしまえばいいのよ。
Runner on the go.
バント
Drops
して
the
んだ
bunt
けど。
down the first base
何
side.
事？
Low takes it to the bag, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
ベッツがバント。
And next for LA, Isaac Paredes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
無理無理無理無理。
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 on, 1 out. Contreras swings and blasts one. Well hit. Left field. That one's deep.
Yes.
See you later. He'll circle the bases. His second homer this
いいね。
series.
この一
and they
発は
add to
で
the
かい。
lead. It's 7-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got
Gosh, 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 gosh.
Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel
これ
to
で
the baseball. All this
2
team
勝2
needs
敗
is
のタイ。
one more win.
さっき俺2勝2敗って言ったけど、3勝2敗で
Coming to you
大手
live
です
from
ね、
Southern California. The World Series
勝つ
on
ぞー。
MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York
陽気佐々
Yankees
木で
taking
勝つ
on
ぞ
the
ー。
Los Angeles Dodgers. And the batter now, Austin
ロー
Wells.
He's got that splitter, and it's
ロキ
a
頑張ってく
pitch
れ。
that swings and misses, come fast, and they come
や
hard.
ばい。
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score
ホー
easily.
ムに投げ
It's
てもあれは
an
間に合って
RBI
ない。
single, and it's 1-0.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Go to
よし。
second. Save.
今のはね、もうね、振るのをやめた。よし、これで3塁には行ってくれるでしょう。あ、ファールか
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
一番最悪のパターン。
Misses, it's a strikeout. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
逆転守備。
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
振りて
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
1 out, the runner at second here in Game 6 of the World Series. That one
おい入って
close,
るわ
ruled the ball. And that's ball 2.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
This one lifted in
so.
the air, left
落ちろ
field.
滞空時間が
Brings
長
it
い
in. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tanaka at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And there's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in Game 6 of the World Series.
うまーい
This could be trouble. Here comes Bregman around third. 1 run across, rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll
Yes.
score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-1. Here's Mookie to hit. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second
ま
out.
さか牽制だったとは
So back to the top of the order. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Line drive.
おいナイス
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo,
最後に
the
一発
better
出ねえ
off
か
you're
な
going to be in the long run.
Tanaka. The next to hit takes outside.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Late here in Game 6.
アップねー進
Stays
化
alive.
出されていな
Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there.
That's a
That's a tough one. Pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just punches you off to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. Or not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it. A huge congrats to the World Series champs. This was an incredibly special team all season long, and what I love most is that these home fans that supported this team game in and game out, they got to witness it in their home ballpark. So many memories over this season,
同期
but in
日本
this
一を
game,
経験せ
the
ず世
city
界
is
一になる
already going crazy.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments
Yeah,
and
よかったよかった
reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the
まあ
World
次回
Series
は投げたいも
champs.
んだ
Chris Singleton and our outstanding
ここあんま
crew.
変わんねえな
I'm John Shelby. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
一番左下にいるな俺。ローケお疲れマジで。本当にフル回転だった今年。ワールドチャンピオン。なんかトークンがめちゃめちゃ入ってきたりせんのかな。まあしないだろうな。まあしないだろうな。なるほどね。2位だったか、ホームラン5本は。まあ取れないか。サイ・ヤングスネルなんだ。へえ。あれ待って、 MVP2 位じゃん俺。え、マジ？あ、これでこの成績でワンチャンいけるのか。へえ。もっとピッチャー頑張らないとな。もっとピッチャー頑張らないとな。いけそうだなにしても。あ、DH で2位に入ってるわ。へえ。こう見るとまた面白いもんや。ポストシーズン MVP とワールドシリーズ MVP は違うのね。ワールドシリーズ結局2本だったっけ。まあ、打率も残してるし、そうなるか。まあ、ここで見たって日本人がどう動いてるのかが分かんないからな。こう、なんか写真付きで出してほしいよな。できれば写真付きで正直出してほしい感はある。まあ鈴木誠也とかはまだいるんじゃないですか。さすがに知らないですけど。なんとなく釣り上げとけ。なんとなく釣り上げとけ。何が意味あるのかが分からんけど。この辺はどうする的な話、まあ、よかったねっていう話だから基本は飛ばす。誰か大型移籍してくんねえかな、ドジャースに。前作デラクルーズ来たからな。案外ベッツとか残るんだよな。ベッツ、大谷、吉野村編は案外残ったりするんだよな。スプリングトレーニングは多分生放送でやってると思います。翔平、大谷。俺が知ってる選手が少ないんだよな。でもなんかもうだいぶ違うね、メンバーが。ローテは翔平、朗希、スネル、山本、大地。待って、誰が抜けた？グラスノーが抜けたわ。まあここね、もうちょっと上の方に、ちょっと上げにくいな、こいつら強すぎんな。 4枚が抜くなら由伸か。まあ前回去年はね投手キャリアハイだったんでね、まあそれを更新できるように次回も頑張っていきたいと思います。はい、ということで本日この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。